So I just got my BaseAire Airworks 35P dehumidifier. Want to go over this guy, kind of show you guys what it looks like, the function of it. This unit is designed for basements or crawl spaces. We're going to use it down here in the shop to kind of keep the moisture out, keep it away from the tools, keep that moisture from building up. So the reason I really like this guy is A, it does 1,000 square feet. It's Energy Star rated, and it has the pump feature, so it's actually going to be able to pump up and out of a window versus just the drain feature. So let me show you guys what this looks like. We'll fire it up and you can hear it run. All right, so the first thing I want to note, it comes with the two different drain hoses. The larger hose is for gravity draining. It does have a gravity port, so if you do have a floor drain or you can drain it into a sink, that's what the big guy's for. And then the skinnier hose is for the pump feature. So that way, if you're pumping up and out, say out of a crawl space or a basement, you need to get that elevation, that's what they give you the two hoses for. So give you everything you need and a set of instructions. So let's take a look at this. All right, so the first thing that you might want to know is how tall or how big it is in case you got to get in a crawl space, you're trying to get in a scuttle hole. The height on this unit is about 1 foot to the top, plus give yourself about another ½ inch or so for the handle. So anything under 13 inches, you're going to be fine. The handle pushes down a bit. Lengthwise, you're roughly 16 inches with the dry contacts here. And then the width on the unit, you're about 1 foot. So if your hole where you're going to fit it down in a crawl space is those dimensions, good size unit. So definitely designed for tight spaces. Now, like I mentioned, this unit is for up to 1,000 square feet. It's got a great little carrying handle here. The one end has dry contacts for controls and also has an Ethernet port for an optional control pad that you can buy separately, and then you can control this unit from upstairs. You don't have to call down in the crawl space to turn it on and off or check humidity levels. So very cool there. The front here is going to have your gravity drain port. So normally you just plug that in if you're not going to use the gravity drain, or you're going to hook your larger hose up to that. The far end here has your particulate filter. You can actually remove this and clean it. So this is for this is for the larger particles in the air, and then you have your coils in here. So that's nice. You can replace this or clean them periodically. Easy in and out. And then on the end here, you're going to have your compression fitting for the pump drain, and you just take this off. You slide the nut over the hose, push the hose on, and then tighten your nut. All right, so we got the unit plugged in. We're going to try it out. Right here is your control panel. It's going to give you a bunch of indicator lights. You have your power, you have your continuous operation, so if you want to run it all the time. You have your pump, whether you're going to pump out or you're going to use the drain version, and then it has the GPP button, which is more of a regulation button for the humidity. You can also set different humidity levels. So the manual is very informative on how you can operate this thing, but let's turn it on so you can hear how loud it is, because it really isn't that loud. There you go. It's probably hard to hear with the microphone, but it's really not that loud at all. If this was in a crawl space, you wouldn't be able to hear it upstairs. So I showed you guys the side of the unit. We heard it run. Showed you all the features on it, and all in all, I think this is going to be a great addition to the shop here. Keep our tools dry, keep that moisture out of the air, and make it a lot more comfortable down here. So if you guys are looking for crawl space or garage or basement dehumidification, I really like this brand. I like the features of it, and the price point was amazing.